Welcome to Food Safety Videos, where we break down food safety and HACCP into easy, bite-sized lessons. Did you know that the system that keeps your food safe was originally designed for astronauts? In the 1960s, NASA partnered with the Pillsbury Company and the United States Army Laboratories to develop a new food safety system. Their mission? To prevent any chance of foodborne illness during space missions, because in space, there's no emergency room. Out of this collaboration came HACCP, Hazard Analysis and Critical Control Point, a proactive system to identify and control potential food safety hazards before they happen. Today, HACCP is used in food factories, restaurants, and supply chains around the world, all thanks to a space mission that changed food safety forever. If you're in food manufacturing, HACCP isn't just important, it's your key to passing audits and keeping customers safe.
HACCP has come a long way since the 1960s. What started as a solution for space food safety has grown into a global standard. But how did it all begin? Back in the middle of the space race, NASA had a problem. They needed to guarantee that every meal astronauts ate was absolutely safe. Imagine a foodborne illness in orbit. Unthinkable. So, they teamed up with Pillsbury and the U.S. Army Laboratories. Together, they formed the original HACCP team, a group that would change food safety forever. The big breakthrough? Instead of just testing finished products and hoping for the best, they flipped the script. The idea was simple, but powerful. Identify potential hazards before they become problems, and control them at every step. Prevention, not detection, became the core principle. This was a huge shift in thinking, and laid the foundation for everything that followed. Then, in 1971, Pillsbury took HACCP out of the lab and into the spotlight. At the National Conference on Food Protection, they introduced this new approach to the world, and the food industry started to take notice. The impact was immediate. Not long after, the FDA stepped in. Deadly botulism outbreaks in canned food forced regulators to act. They adopted HACCP for low-acid canned foods, using its principles to prevent future tragedies. It marked the first major regulatory use of HACCP, and it set the stage for much more to come. And that was just the beginning. In the next episode, I'll show you how HACCP expanded across the food industry in the 1980s and 90s, and how it became a global movement. So stick around and let's review part 2 of this video.
In part 1, we saw how HACCP was born out of space exploration, but in the 1980s and 90s, it truly took off. As food safety concerns grew, so did HACCP recognition. In 1983, the World Health Organization in Europe endorsed HACCP. And then, in 1985, the United States National Academy of Sciences recommended its use across all food sectors. Then came a turning point. In 1989, the United States National Advisory Committee on Microbiological Criteria for Foods, or NACMCF, published the 7 principles of HACCP. These principles became the universal foundation for modern HACCP plans. Throughout the 1990s, HACCP became mandatory in key food sectors in the United States. In 1993, the FDA made HACCP mandatory for seafood. Then in 1996, the USDA applied it to meat and poultry. By 1998, juice products also came under FDA rules. Internationally, HACCP gained a powerful boost in 1993 when the Codex Alimentarius Commission, which is a joint FAO and WHO body, adopted HACCP guidelines. This helped countries align food safety standards and made global trade, well, safer and more consistent. From seafood to juice, HACCP became a legal requirement, and the world began to follow. In part 3, we'll explore how HACCP evolved in the 2000s and beyond, with digital systems, global enforcement, and an audit-ready culture. In parts 1 and 2, we explored how HACCP was born and standardized. Now let's see how HACCP has evolved in the modern world. Since the early 2000s, digital technology has really revolutionized HACCP systems. Paper-based records were replaced by cloud platforms, automation, and real-time monitoring. Things got faster, smarter, and more accurate. With IoT sensors and smart systems, food manufacturers now get real-time alerts when temperatures, critical limits, or sanitation procedures fail. This means quicker corrective actions and, honestly, greater traceability, all the way from farm to fork. HACCP became a core requirement in international food safety certifications like ISO 22000 and GFSI-recognized schemes such as SQF Brags and FSSC 22000. Food companies today must be audit-ready at all times. HACCP is no longer just for factories. It now extends to farms, packaging, distribution, and retail. Every point in the food chain plays a role. As food technology advances, HACCP systems are evolving too, integrating AI, blockchain, and predictive analytics. The goal stays the same: keep food safe no matter where it goes. Safe, smart, global. From space missions to global kitchens, HACCP has proven one thing: food safety is everyone's job. Like and subscribe to food safety videos for more practical tips and real-world safety solutions.